The weather held out just long enough for us to get it in. You're watching The End Zone! Starting us off in the 9 o'clock hour, we had Pick This taking on Alpha Kenny 1. As they say, big players make big plays in big games. The Stars really came out to shine in this one.
That they do. Newcomer Bo Ison, 7 catches, 3 touchdowns. Really carried this team along with who else?
Yeah, of course, Will, Joystick Queller. You know he's going to show up. Whenever you need him, he is there. It's why he's such a great player. It's not just that he's talented. It's not just he's a great football player. He shines in big moments, always has. Pick This as a great team. You're probably going to see them in the playoffs.
With that said, let's get to those highlights.
Do you want to do that?
Just want to say great team victory. You saw us take a rough one in the first game. We bared down, trusted each other. QB made some adjustments, team win. Couldn't do it without him.
Next up in the 9 o'clock hour, we had the Pink Panthers showing no love to the balls. Tough one out there.
Yeah, you know, they really put it on us this week. You know, PJ led his team down the field, spreading it around to all his receivers, you know, and defensively, they just really were too much for us.
Yeah, you can't turn the ball over 5 times against the Pink Panthers. You really can't turn the ball over 5 times against any team, but you really can't turn the ball over 5 times against the Panthers. They're just too good. You give them 5 extra possessions, you know PJ is going to do something with that. Again, don't get into a shootout with them. You can't win that game.
With that said, let's get to those highlights. Talking shit all week. Just beat them. Shot the world, beat them. Why not? Let's have fun. Blue ballers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Fucking murder them. Let's go. Pink on 3. Pink on 3. 1, 2, 3.
like, so Panthers are kind of unstoppable. And back, victory. So we're gonna dominate this season.
Ice Kings taking on the Speed Demons. Speed Demons have quietly reclaimed that #1 spot in the power rankings. They look unbeatable right now.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say about this game? They were just on them from the beginning. You know, credit to Ryan Barnes again, another big touchdown game and no turnovers. He's just a no turnover machine.
Yeah, you know what? I want to give some credit to the Ice Kings, though. I know they've had a tough season so far, but I like the way they fight. They've been in the first half of every game they've played so far, including this one, okay? And that's something you can build on. That's what I want a team like this to focus on, is build, build, build. They've got some really good players in this team, okay? Mike, Joe, Liz, they accounted for 72% of that offense, okay? They just got to get everyone else a little more involved to take that offense from good enough to great. But they're not as far away as you might think based on their record.
Yeah, let's see what happened and get to those highlights.
Yo, listen, cannot take it lightly. We need to keep this momentum going. And let's get this win, y'all. Speed Demons on 3, nice and loud. 1, 2, 3!
We do this!
Woo!
Get here, boy. And most of all, let's win. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
Sorry, that was
For our last game in the 9 o'clock hour, we had Crimson Tide taking on the Gridiron Gang. Crimson Tide 4-0 in their last 4 games. They're looking like a force on the Friday Night League.
They really are. You know, this game was another tight one. Tied in the first half. They jumped out to a 2-score lead. They tried to cut it down, but, you know, ran out the clock.
Yeah, I really got to give credit to the Gridiron gang. They have a great squad there. They're in a tough league. In Friday Night League, there's a ton of competition, but they've played so much better than you'd expect for a new team coming out. I have a lot of respect for that team. I can't wait to see them on the field again.
This is good sportsmanship right here.
What's going to happen? You're not going to qualify.
Tails.
It is tails. So I'm assuming you want to defense.
Great tonight, played as a team. It was tough in the beginning, they fought hard, we fought back. It was a great game all around, but everybody.
Incredible night of action. So sad that I missed it. And I'm even sadder that now we got 2 weeks off. But we'll be back on the 29th. We'll see you in the end zone.